Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be cooking up some more dark UK drill, but this time we're going to be putting a Japanese twist on it. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so to get it started, I'm running y'all through a loop that I cooked up earlier. So for this loop I decided to go with some traditional Japanese instruments. So to start off, I've pulled up Expand 2, I went to the ethnic folder and pulled up the Koto, and that's just playing out this melody. So D, down to A sharp, down to A, back up to A sharp. And for effects on that, I've just got parametric EQ2, cut in around 150, 200 just to cut off the low end. Alright, next we pulled up Expand 2 again, back in the ethnic folder, this time with Shamisen preset. And I've got that playing out this melody. And for effects on that, I've just got Fruity Reverb 2 with the wet turned up. And I've got parametric EQ2, again cutting the lows and halfway through the mid-range. And once again, we're back in Expand 2, ethnic folder again, this time with the Shakuhachi preset, which is like a flute sound. And we've just got that playing out this melody here. And for effects on that, I've just got Fruity Reverb 2 up again with the wet turned up, and parametric EQ2 again just to cut out the low end. Alright, next thing we got is the sub bass. So for that I've gone to Analog Lab, and I've just got that following the root notes of the chords. And for effects on that, I've just put a parametric EQ2, I've boosted the low end, and I've cut out a bit of the high frequencies. And the last thing we got in the loop is this Japanese folk vocal sample from Splice. This is what it originally sounded like. Then I went and pitched the sample up 2 cents to make it in key, time stretched it. Then I duplicated it, made it unique, then reversed it, and then I cut it out and just kept the second half. Then I went and put Fruity Reverb with the wet level turned up. I've got a parametric EQ2 just to only let the mid-range come through. Then I went and put Shaperbox 3 on it, sidechained it to quarter beat just to give it a bit of a pumping effect. So this is how the vocals turned out. Next I went and bounced out the melody as a loop, and as you can see here, I've separated each track into stems as well so that I have more control over it in the arrangement process. Alright, now that we're finished with the melody, let's go ahead and start adding some drums to it. Command B to copy it across. We just want to copy this, paste it into the second one. Just go ahead and remove the first half of the notes. Okay. As always, we'll add a bit of pan man to the second counter snare, just to give it a bit of movement from left to right. Snare and counter snare good, let's get started with the perks. I think that's good for the perks, keep it kind of simple. Next we're going to go ahead and add the 808 and kick. Route the sample to a mixer track. cut out the lows around 150 to 200. Leave space for the 808. We're just going to follow the root notes of the chords first. Everything's sounding pretty hard so far, so next I'm going to go ahead and arrange it all out. Before we do that, I just want to take a sec to shout out Kosanich, who sent me through his drum kit to use in this video. I'll leave a link for it down below in the description. Alright, so I've just finished arranging out the beat. Let's have a look at it. Alright, so to start, we've got the EQ off so that the sub bass can come through. We don't have the Koto in yet. Now the Koto's in, but we took out the Shakuhachi. Now we bring the Shakuhachi back in for the second part of the hook. Now as we die it down, we took the Shakuhachi back out, we took the Shamisen out. Then we slowly just building the verses back up. We bring the Shakuhachi back in. And we die it down here for the bridge. We just put an automation here on the EQ just to slowly bring in that sub bass back into the drop. Well guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Please like the video, comment down below what y'all want to see next, and see y'all in the next one. Peace.